Hello, welcome to my channel. This reading is for Aquarius, all placements. Or if you feel yourself guided to this reading, there's definitely a message for you. This is going to be a pick a card, but you probably, maybe, all of the information will apply to you, okay? Yes, yes, and yes. Or at least some of it might be activating for you, okay? Some of it, one pile might be more confirmations. Another might be something that you don't know yet. That kind of thing. But thank you all for being here. We are going to go ahead and allow those who just want to do clairaudience. We're going to do 3. Okay, this is the gifts that your Lemurian star child is awakening to or awakening within you. Okay, so pick 1 through 3. And for those that want to see the cards to pick clairvoyantly, okay. Oh, that's I'm going to do it. I'm going to take both of them because this came out for number 1, okay? We're going to take both. That's interesting. Irotono. And number 2, Tirada tu Koshnala. And number 3. So hold on a second, y'all. I feel like singing. I'm already starting to receive messages. So this is a water scrying reading. I'll receive messages from the water. We'll also receive messages through all of the clairs, psychically, intuitively. And we're also going to get messages from the charms. So if you want to see the cards, go ahead and pick. I don't know why I'm standing up right now. That's really interesting. So I don't know if that's something you guys are doing a lot of, standing up, or maybe it's this energy of just standing straight and allowing yourself to fully activate. Okay. Yeah. So let's get into this. Iroti shinamata kirasaniyo. So we're going to start with the charms. For number 1, all the viewers for number 1. Gifts that are coming in. Oh, that's why I felt like singing. Look at that. Okay. I'm just going to move these out the way so you can see that a little bit better. Your initials might be J, E, or V. Okay. This also looks like a number 5 for me. So there's a lot of change and transformation that you're going through. Either your gifts awakening are going to be, I feel like there's Scorpio energy here, right? So the energy, gifts awakening for you to go through the cycle of death and rebirth on a daily basis. Okay, so that's really beautiful because that means that every day you wake up reborn. And before you go to bed, you shed everything, right? You shed everything that no longer needs you, that you no longer need. So therefore, you always wake up feeling limitless. All right, so that's very powerful. There's this win. I feel like I also feel like there's some kind of poetry or writing that you're either doing or is going to be awakened to. You're going to awaken to it even more. It's going to be a brightening. It's going to be a rising. I just saw the word risen. Okay. And I almost feel like you were a writer in one of your past lives. I almost feel like it was many past lives that you were a writer in. Yeah. I'm also getting this energy of VJ, so maybe you're going to start doing like videography or something like this. Maybe that's going to awaken within you. I also feel like you were definitely an inventor, because I have Elijah here that's coming through, and it's just reminding me of Archangel Sandalphon, and he's like, he's the Archangel of music, but also like these creative gifts. He helps to open the treasure chest, right, of your earthly gifts within your Akashic record. And so I feel like that's what you're awakening to, and this beautiful energy of the turquoise. It's like teal turquoise. So I feel like, and I just saw like a Native American image, and there's like a flute. Okay, so maybe even the flute is going to help you to awaken these energies of transformation. And the pearl, I just heard like seeing how rare you truly are, how rare and unique you are, learning to value yourself. And also there's going to be this gift. This is hematite right here. And so there's going to be a gift of you being able to really ground yourself so beautifully. And this is funny because now I'm being invited to sit down. So this is interesting. So I feel like you, number one, you guys you're being invited to sit at a new table, a new something that's happening within your energy. Yeah, very beautiful. Okay. Let's go. This is, look at that. The new man. Enlightened, masculine, potential, new earth. So number 9, energies. And see, there goes the rebirth. And this also, it looks like Yeshua to me, right? But it's this energy of your higher self, your divine masculine really activating to where whatever the plan is that is needed, you're going to trust it and you're going to take action on it. Okay. And also it's new earth. So it's you taking action on to fulfill your heart's desires. Right. And so that's also where this beautiful grounding energy comes in. This energy also, I'm getting very royal energy with the purple, gold, and green coming through as well. And he also has like turquoise, kind of like tealish blue eyes. So that color turquoise is going to be very activating for you. I like see you singing turquoise. So I don't know if that's like, maybe you have a turquoise like pendant or some kind of something that goes around your neck or a ring, and it just activates your musicality for you, or you're singing, you're chanting, or even writing lyrics, even because of that like poet energy that's coming through. So these are like either gifts you already have, awakening to a higher level, or these are new gifts that are going to be opening. And also your ability to transmute emotions. Yeah. It's also going to be this thing of you being able to almost, I don't want to, okay, because it's coming through as like a block out of the thing of distractions, or blocking out of emotions that don't serve you. And it's not like a thing where you're not going to allow yourself to feel. It's almost like you're going to recognize that your mind is creating something that is not real, and therefore there's an emotion that kind of sprouts up because of it. And instead of dealing with the emotion, you go to the root cause of it, the mind, right? The limiting belief or the fear, and you dissolve it there. And as you dissolve it there, the emotion disappears, right? Because it's no longer valid, right? It's like creating your world based on illusions and delusions that is leaving, okay? And not only are you going to be able to powerfully kind of uncreate, destroy, and move your way through this, but I do feel whatever you're going to be doing is going to be inspiring others. Okay, and so you're going to be almost doing this for others as well, like blasting their illusions and delusions so that they can see that they're unlimited, limitless, right? And quite frankly, maybe whatever you're going to be creating is going to help other people activate to their superhuman self, right? Their God goddess given nature, their royalty, their birthright. Yes. And we got the next is share space to telepathy. I don't know why I can never say that right. Telepathy. That's why. Okay, telepathy. I was never good at sounding things out. I always was very good at hearing it, and then that's how I learned, right? Co-creation. So maybe that's another thing too. Maybe your clairaudience, and of course your telepathy is going to get stronger, but maybe your clairaudience is going to get stronger. So also too, my number ones, you might have been the pile who decided to hear the number rather than to pick the card. And that might not be for everyone, but for a majority of you guys that pick number one, I feel like your clairaudience is very strong. And also your ability to mimic sound. This may come in the way of like you being able to do things with your mouth, or it also may come in the way of you being able to learn instruments very quickly. And if this hasn't been the case before, you're being encouraged to learn an instrument, and you'll see how quickly you pick it up. Okay, the guitar is coming through, so isn't like the piano and like chimes and things like that. Also, the hang drum is coming through as well. Yeah, co-creation, communing, and honoring. So also the gift that is awakening within you is this ability to honor the truth, to honor your soul, to honor souls, to honor humanity. There's this this like quiet, compassionate, loving, forgiving energy that you either have tapped into or you were about to tap into, to where your very presence just melts the fears, anxieties off of people. Like just being around you, hearing your voice, they just recenter themselves. Okay, so this could be like through you singing as well, but just talking, you walking by a person, you smiling at a person, like the vibration that you are going to be emitting. And I feel like this might be like a 2-week activation, attunement period, and shedding as well. Okay, it might even be 11 days because 9 and 2 is 11. Okay, yeah, that's really powerful and beautiful. So that also means that some of the things that you're doing may need to change. And Yeshua is actually coming through, and what he's saying is the things that are going to need to change is you just putting your alignment first, the 2s, and you also just allowing yourself to do what you love every day. I give myself permission to do what I love. And in that energy, in that intention, it's going to help bloom. Okay, your star child within is going to bloom open beautifully, very powerfully, beautifully, uniquely, rarely. This energy of like, I'm cherished, and I respect my energy. There's this newfound respect that you have for your gifts, for your energy, for your vessel. And all of this is helping your star child to feel safe and comforted, okay, and bringing a lot of relief to allow this opening to happen, okay. And there's also, and being guided that there's going to be, you know, of course, like 3D things going on outside of you as you're going through this. But you might be seeing 413 a lot. There is a lot of strength and courage that is being poured to you. So as long as you are receptive, whatever bridges get burned, or whatever foundations need to crumble, or whatever other kind of lessons that need to be really turned into wisdom, you are getting the strength and the courage from the universe, from the divine, from your guides and angels, from your ancestors, to be able to walk through it, okay, even stronger than before. But there's also this energy of my life just keeps getting better and better and better. So that might be something you want to just say to yourself, so that you can invite in this energy and invite in this unfolding, this blooming as well, this honoring. So it's also this energy of like you honoring this space that is needed for you to bring this new energy into creation. It's very powerful, so beautiful. You might be there might be a lot of jaw TMJ stuff going on with you. So singing, one, is going to help to release that. Lion's breath is going to also help to release that throat chakra. Tapping on your cheeks where your jaw area is going to release that energy. And also what's coming through is allowing water. So activating yourself with the energy of like, receiving and allowing the water. Okay, so if you were like by a lake or by a waterfall or even the faucet, and you put your hands out like this to receive the water, and imagine the water is coming into your bones, into your skeletal system. Okay, and absorb all of that water into the skeletal system, because I'm feeling like it's actually in the bone marrow where there's trapped emotions and there's old programming, and there's some hooks going on. There's some old psychic ties, there's some shame, some guilt, there's just stuff in there, right? So use the water, call the water in, okay, and see it. Run the water all the way through your skeletal system, all the way up into the bone structure of those teeth, okay, and then around the enamel, and you might start to see the energy change into the violet flame. The water might change from like the water, whatever color is coming into your hands, it might start to change into the violet flame, and then it'll seal. You'll know that it's ready to seal when it changes from the violet flame into whatever other color. I'm seeing like a light yellow, but it might go into a magenta. It doesn't necessarily have to be a light color. It might be a darker color that brings in more safety and security and relief and opening. A lot of times when you're just in darkness, you just feel very relaxed, like you just feel relaxed. You feel like it's okay to let go. You feel like it's okay to just let go. And so that also might be what you have to say to yourself as you do this self-healing technique that Yeshua actually just brought in for you. Okay. Yeah, let's move to number 2. Whew. I'm just checking. Part of me was like, did I hit record? That was like so funny, because when I sit down and get ready, they just start channeling, and so it's almost like I kind of almost forget for a second if I did like the normal steps, because the energy is just really flowing through. For my number 2s, there's something going on. All right, they wanted me to keep this open like that, so we will do that. There's something about the eyes for number 1. So number 2, there's something about television, something about the Truman Show that's happening. I feel like you're awakening to your version of the Truman Show, and you're seeing, like, it's almost like you are stepping outside of yourself and you're watching your life as if it's a show, and you are seeing the cycle, you're seeing the habit, you're seeing the self defeating habit, right? You're seeing that. So this is a gift that is awakening for you, and it's also a gift that you have for others as well. So this might be possibly either you're already doing this as a job, or you might start to incorporate this into some kind of getting paid to help people break through cycles of addiction or habits, or helping them to reach a goal, which really is helping them to release, a bad habit or an addiction, and which is really a cycle of a learned behavior, and you helping them to identify what that learned behavior is, so that they can reprogram that into a better habit, okay? Something that is going to serve them. Like addiction isn't bad, right? It's just depending on what you could be addicted to. So it's helping people to understand that, so they can release the guilt and the shame off of their shoulders, and quite possibly you, right? Because maybe you've had to do this for yourself, and you've had to develop a better habit, a better addiction, or not better addiction, but something that serves you, that helps you to brighten your light rather than to dim it, that kind of energy. And I feel like your ability to help people do the same thing, so also your ability to help people to step outside and to look at their movie, to look at that reel, like you help people So you might be an editor or a director or something like this, like, or you might like to do this, because I see you like with someone, and it's even in speaking. Oh, she said, I just felt this rush of like energy go down my arms. Yeah, wow, that's so powerful, guys. So your energy is like, whoa, first of all. So I feel like you have this, what's awakening within you, this gift is the power to put people into peace, okay, into calmness. And in that, you're able to help them cut the clip from the movie or the problem or the trauma or whatever it is that they have come to you with, and you both sit there together and you watch it together, and you are able to help them take out the things that they need to take out, to reprogram that, to uncreate, destroy that movie clip to where they now create it in the way that they want to, the way their heart desires. So you might be studying Neville Goddard, or you might just be very powerful manifester. You might be very powerful at doing revision, okay, and helping people to do revision, especially anything with like drug addicts or child abuse, this kind of thing, or anything doing with like I just heard like sexual transmutation. So it might even be helping victims from sexual abuse and that kind of a thing. Okay, I'm also getting this energy of maybe you were helping like victims of domestic abuse and that kind of a thing, and or this is just an example coming in of a gift awakening or your power strengthening, and maybe it's the power of belief that this is actually a divine gift that you have coming through, right? And it's definitely, it's passed down from your ancestors. And I say passed down, but it's energy of given, it's given to you, like given up to you. It's like you've taken it from the root of the tree, from many that have come before you with this gift, and they've given it to you, they're feeding it to you. So it's like this gift gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And you might find that a lot of people that either need to find a way to, look, this says believe, look at that, wow, to find a way to escape, and you provide a sanctuary, a place of peace with this rose quartz, right? And then with the pink pearl as well. This place of peace and non-judgment, to where people can step outside of the story that they're currently in, and they can see how they can uncreate it, take their power back from it, take the wisdom from it, and now create something new. Like it's almost like you were able to help people believe in their ability, their unlimited possibilities, right? It's like you help people release the limits. You might also help, maybe the letter L means something to you as well. Okay, but you were able to help people recreate that story, but not just in their mind, right? To release the limiting beliefs, and to give them something new, to see the possibilities, right? And so we have the P. So also what's coming out is I Am Possible, and what's that movie where he was a toy maker guy, and I forget what was the name of the movie. And he had the daughter or the granddaughter, and the guy like stole all his stuff. I forget. But anyway, I think you know what I'm talking about. So it's almost like that, like you realize that you help people realize that they are the key, that they are the missing piece, that they are the answer to their problem. They are it's almost like you help people create a portal for themselves so they can walk through and they can live a new life. So you, in the physical, you help people to do that. Either you help people to see that it's possible to step into a new story, like for real, like in reality, with this R, are, or you actually help them do that. You help them find the means, a new place to live, a new job, something like that. Yeah, look at that rose key. So with this compassion, it's like you were able to melt the hardness that trauma or PTSD or fear has done to people, and you're able to then help them see that they are the key to their own happiness, their own joy, their own liberation. And you do this all through compassion and non-judgment, which is so powerfully beautiful, right? And I almost feel like, again, this is something you're already doing, but now what's happening is the gift of belief is coming into you so strongly. A lot of kid movies are coming through because now Polar Express is coming through very strongly. And this says, just one life, 24/7. See the world 0 to 4. So 24 has been coming up a lot. That might be coming up for you, or it might just be the number 2 and 4 that are significant as far as like you falling in love with a new contract that is about to be offered to you. And it's a contract that is in alignment with spirit. It's also something that is going to help create movement within yourself, because it's like this, all of that was kind of missing from you moving to the next space within your life or yourself, is the gift of self-belief. Okay, so that is what your star child is awakening within you. Yeah. And then we got a little kid charm. So you might be working with children, or this might be the thing that you're going to be doing, something new. Or this is also, I'm feeling that your children are very psychically gifted. They're highly sensitive, right? And so by you believing in your own power, and not thinking that it's superstition, or it's a coincidence, or it's not real, or being afraid of any of that, by you activating this power of self-belief within you, you automatically activate it within your children. And there's this beautiful flourishing of abundance, of multiplication of abundance, that is going to happen not only within your home, within your spirit, but within your life and within your timeline, and within the timelines that you are connected to. Because I'm seeing you as this very powerful ball of rainbow light, and your star child has like activated you to this beautiful fire of transformation and change. And I don't see you like hopping, like your fire isn't hopping into someone else's timeline and then you rolling through it. That's not how it's happening. What's happening is that you were on your timeline, and it's almost as if your hands, the trees are like coming out with this fire, and whoever is needed to be touched by your change and transformation energy, by your compassion and your non-judgment, by your ability to create peace and calmness within that inner peace, they almost like their timeline comes into, it's almost like you attract them in to just be touched by you. It's giving me this touch by an angel energy. Maybe that's what was going on as well with that, like the movie thing, with all of the movie references, or maybe you just like to watch a lot of movies and that's just how this stuff makes sense to you, right? I also see there's a lot of people that you're going to be helping or you have helped, because there's just a lot of letters here. T, C, N, Z, X, F, O, A, C, D, W. Okay, also the number 1 as well. And I'm just feeling this beautiful energy of a new beginning. I do feel like you are going to be traveling the world, or this gift that is awakening within you is going to help you attract an opportunity where you get to travel the world. I just saw Wanderlust, and I just saw not all who wander are lost energy. You also might be very drawn to places with trees, and I just noticed that this is a golden number 1. So the energy of like 24 karat gold, like solid gold, okay, that's your energy, like that's your true light. And so what's coming through for you, look, the elven ones, look at that. This is why I was going to say you might be drawn to go to see a lot of trees. For divine creation code, starborn, architects, devas, sacred geometry. So I feel like with this golden energy, again, yes, you're true alchemist, and not only your true alchemist, but it's this the Lemurian energy within you that is awakening, is the power of you to be able to alchemize things by the power of your mind, and then also by the power of your heart. It's this beautiful energy that you are able to combine, and I'm seeing this infinity sign like come around your third eye and into your heart, and you're able to take that energy and place it wherever it's needed to be alchemized. All right, that's very powerful. You might want to work with the seal of David, the Star of David, the seal of Solomon as well. Yeah, you're an architect, so that's also why you're this beautiful rainbow ball of energy, and why like you attract these things to you. It's given me, and that's also in the, he was an inventor. What is the name of that movie? But he invented toys. He was an inventor, and I remember that his granddaughter had the same gift as him, and she could write, you know, the like magic would just appear, and only she could see it or he could see it, and it was like, it would be like gold and like green and like blue, and it would come up with a formula to, for some kind of invention to work or what have you. So I definitely feel that people are able to, are drawn to you to where you can come up with the formula. Like you can come up with or help them formulate the answer to whatever it is that they want to invent within their life. Okay, so we kind of took a 3D, we went all the way out 5D, and I almost feel like we went to 11th dimension on that one too. All right, so you're definitely opening up to your multi-dimensional gifts, and it's very powerful to where your gift of foresight is also coming in very strongly as well, to where you can see choices. It's almost like a Minority Report a little bit, where you can see the choices that people make. Like say they have 5 choices, and you can, like say they're gonna move to these different 5 places, you can see in an instant what those 5 places are, and you can see, and I feel like you see with light. Okay, so you know, the one that might be like shining out the most is number 3. I feel like you see that as like a golden light or something like that, and these other lights are different, which would give different experiences, but the golden light, you automatically know is going to be what that person wants or what's going to be the best thing for them. So you definitely, your ability to help guide people and to counsel people and to help them come into certainty, into clarity about what is best for them. You're, oh my god, like your ability to do that is about to super expand. Or again, it's just your belief that this is a divine gift. This is a divine gift, and like, and it's almost like you were made for this, Billie Eilish type energy. You know, what was I made for? And like you understanding that this is what you were made for. You were put into people's lives because you have this gift, right? And not even you put into people's lives, people are attracted to you because you have this gift, and you were meant to use it, you know, because of your beautiful, compassionate, non-judging presence. Okay, so yeah, number 2. Yeah, I love you. All right, and we're gonna move into number 3. Yeah, that was like a wild one. I wish I could remember. It was something like something toy. I don't know. Anyway, let's go into number 3. I just had a little solar plexus clearing go on there, so that was beautiful. Number 3s, all right. So number 3s, ooh, number threes. The gifts activating for your star child, gifts that are coming in for you. I just heard peace is my passion, and I feel like, because I got a little tight in the chest, and I almost felt like my crown got closed for a second. You know, like all of a sudden, I was like, I didn't know what to do. You know, and so I just started to listen. Okay, so I feel like a gift that's really activating for you is the gift of silence, of you being able to receive in silence. So this energy of you being able to really channel, from the air. And when I say from the air, it's this energy of you just opening yourself up, and the angels speaking to you. So I feel like a gift that is about to awaken for you, or about to get stronger for you, is your ability to work with angels, okay? Maybe angel healing. Also, Archangel Michael is the one who activates light language as well. So maybe that might be something that's about to get activated for you, or you're about to be empowered to be able to do it, or come into this peace. There's this lotus and then this diamond barrel, okay? Being able to come into this complete peace and diamond clarity of kind of who you are. I almost feel like, and that's what they're showing me right now. They're showing me that you were about to get a magnifying, like you were about to be able to see exactly who you are. And I see you like, okay, so it's like a telescope thing that they're putting on my eyes, but now I'm getting binoculars. And then I just saw a barbell, and for some reason it's that little cartoon. He's not little, he's the rooster cartoon chicken guy who has like the barbell in his hand, and he's like going like this with it. So I don't know, barbell, it looks like a septum, or like a barbell, like a that's what it is looking like, or like a, not a septima, I'm sorry, an ear thing, a barbell in the ear. Or maybe you do have a nose ring or something, but maybe there's something that looks like a lotus or something like this, an earring of some kind. I don't know, maybe you're going to get into piercing, or maybe you have a lot of piercing, or maybe you're going to take up the art of tattooing, or you're going to go into piercing. Something like this is also, that's coming through. Or maybe you just got something pierced, maybe you just got a tattoo of yin yang, but I'm also getting the snake, the Ouroboros energy as well. So I feel like your ability to transform into new form is really strong, and I almost feel like it's this energy of you recognizing that as a gift within yourself. Also, I feel like you've been in a lot of isolation just because there's not a lot of letters here. I feel like you've been eating a lot of donuts, or there's something with donuts that's coming through. Maybe you like to eat at Dunkin' Donuts, maybe, but there's something with that coming in. I also feel like you like watching UFOs and things about UFOs. I also feel there's this energy of like the unicorns wanting to talk with you. So I do feel that your psychic gifts are going to start to awaken even more, and you're going to start to be contacted by star beings, or by beings from different dimensions. This kind of a thing, and that's also why you might be going through this transformation and bringing yourself into peace, into clarity, to where when these beings do come in to contact you, you're going to know it's real. That kind of energy, you're going to be completely conscious and awake. I love your life. Yeah, so this is also this energy of this balance and loving your life. Maybe there's a book you're reading, or maybe there's a journal that you have, or maybe there's a sticker or something that you look at often, or that you write in, or something that helps to keep you motivated. And also there's this energy of like you believing in humanity. I feel like you've been having to heal a lot of that kind of a thing, because you're definitely a starseed if you're watching this, or if you pick number 3, I should say. But there's this energy of you maybe not finding a lot of people like you, and so there's going to be this Mickey Mouse, there's a Disney key, right? It's a Mickey Mouse key, and you were about to kind of find that, okay? And there's like this hope, this Cancer energy, so you're overcoming this energy of resentment, but also you might be, I just heard divine healer. So maybe it's this thing of like you coming out of the dark, or coming out of the forest, or I see you coming out of the woods, like I see you coming out of the cabin, and it's like you're packing your stuff up and you're moving to the city. So that could be literal, that you're moving to the city, or it's just this energy that you're ready to mingle, you're ready to be in a community, like you've learned these things about yourself, and you are ready to share yourself with others. You're no longer afraid of who you are, you're no longer afraid of your gifts. Yeah, purity. You are pure. open spiritual eyes. So look, there goes the unicorn that we were just talking about coming in. So I feel like this gift that is awakening within you is the gift of you being able to help purify people. So you might also be this energy of helping people, cancer patients, or of some kind, or I'm even getting like, because with the Disney, I'm getting that like, what is it? That one wish. What is that one where they make the wishes? And I forget. Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yeah, and I forget. I don't know if it's like all like kids with different elements and things like that, but I feel like you're able to help with that in some way, shape, or form. Like the energy that you carry or the knowledge you carry, you're able to help clear this for people, or you're able to make people's wishes come true, or you're able to help people forgive, or to purify out their soul and connect them to their true essence, their true energy. I also feel it's this energy of people who have had their horns ripped off. You're able to repair their horn and help them to grow their horn back, right? To where they call back themselves and they feel whole and complete. And however, this, because there's a lot of like metaphorical and literal stuff that's being mixed together with you, number 3. So I feel like if one, you're highly intelligent and you can understand this, you also might have a 3D job where you're either like very analytical, like very like organized, like a programmer or engineer or computer scientist or something like this, or just or a writer, but I feel like it's very like technical, like you work with technology or something like this. But there is this other side of you where you're able to bring through this pureness into people, and you're able to help restore their soul. Okay, I feel like you kind of know this, but maybe I'm confirming this for you. And then also your ability to do this is going to grow, and you do this even in large crowds. Okay, so it's this energy of like a stranger having a conversation with you. You're able in that exchange, you're able to open them up to where their higher self comes in more, and parts of themselves, actually they accept parts of themselves into them where they thought were lost. It's almost like you shine a light and it's found again. And this is all happening on like an energetic level. Some people may be conscious of it, but others, I feel like a lot of them aren't. And some of the conversations that you have with people, you probably wouldn't even know that this is even happening, but it's like this is just how source is working through you, because you're such a pure and open channel. Okay, so whatever time you've spent in isolation, it was so that way you could come out with this peace and this purity, with this strength. Yeah, magnanimous, there's another word that's coming through, this calmness. But yeah, you also might, I'm feeling Northern Lights energy in this, but you also might have an affinity with water as well, especially any kind of green water, that kind of a thing. Or you might like green water, like lime water, or water that's like green or something. Or you might like using green bottles and like putting your water in it or something like that. Because that color, if you didn't understand like why you like to drink stuff from green glass, it's activating for you. It reminds you of home. So you probably are definitely a Lemurian starseed, or you spent a lifetime in Lemuria. So this is what your star child is activating within you, and every time you're around the color green, more gets activated. And I'm seeing it's like the bright greens, but also like different shades of green. So that's also why the forest, or you might be called to like trees a lot, or to the forest a lot, to a lot of greenery. Maybe flowers too, okay, because that's kind of coming in a bit, but I feel like it's more like leaves and stuff like that. Or maybe you have a lot of plants in your house, but that also might be a invitation, okay, to put more plants in your house, or to draw more plants, or to look at pictures of more plants, or to plan more vacations where you're around plants. Because I feel like the gifts that are activating for you, or awakening within you, it's meant to, they really get activated when you are enjoying yourself, when you are having fun. Also too, when you're in large crowds, it's almost like you just completely bloom into this beautiful green crystal, and you just like all of this, sending out all of this emerald healing energy to everyone that you're around, and it's just spewing through you, like without you even intending to do it. The intention has already been set there from a very ancient contract that you have, all right, for your purpose and that kind of a thing. But it's also like, I feel a lot of Hawaii energy coming through, a lot of like you just being one with the sky, a lot of that kind of like just beautiful, harmonious, just cleansing, purifying energy that just coming from you, and everyone benefits. So if you've been called to have more fun or to spend more time, like going places, just doing things, that's why. Because you within yourself, you're a healing agent. It's like everyone needs you in their pocket, right? If they had a crystal that they were going to carry around, number 3, it would be you. Okay, that kind of energy. So very beautiful. All right, guys, that's all that I have. I hope that you enjoyed this. This was really powerful reading, very beautiful. I'm not sure where the moon is at this moment, but I definitely feel like it has impacted the reading as well. So whenever you see this, I feel like that might be an invitation for you to see where the moon is at currently, and that might help you to understand something, whatever zodiac sign that is. It may help you to either, it might give you a confirmation or an affirmation of this reading. Like, and when I say affirmation, it's like there's something you've been saying that is going to click with that zodiac sign, and it's going to be a confirmation of something you received in this reading, so that it could get a very deep activation. Okay, I'm also feeling I don't know. I feel like during this reading, everybody's chakras were getting like attuned to something, which is really beautiful, right? Yeah. And it also just means that you're open to divine love assisting you in divine assistance, right, within your life. So also on a 3D level, if any of you guys have been, if there's a wish fulfillment or some kind of relief that you've been wanting to come in, I definitely feel that that's a wish. I'm seeing the wishbone. That's a yes to that will get answered, that will get fulfilled. Okay. So just release your worries, and just ground, and release those worries, and just know that all is well. Yeah. All right. I love you guys so very much. Namaste.